Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are new on the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. Somebody could be from Mississippi. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an M or an S. Somebody, could have like muscular sclerosis. I don't know. Something about that definitely could be relevant to the message. But all day, y'all, I kept hearing deja vu. Deja vu. So, of course, most people know, what deja vu means. It's a phenomenon of feeling like that one has lived through like a present situation in the past. But I wanted to look into like the spiritual meaning of deja vu. So spiritually, deja vu is often interpreted as a fleeting glimpse into past lives. A feeling that a situation has been experienced before, suggesting a connection to a previous existence. So something about, like somebody's past life could be significant. It's also seen as a potential communication from spiritual realms or a sign of alignment with one's life path. Some believe that it's a form of prophetic recognition where the spirit acknowledges events it has already witnessed. So somebody, could be about to receive, some type of prophetic recognition. Or, like somebody's spirit, could be about to receive some type of prophetic recognition that, like it's already, experienced, like an event, you know what I mean? Or, like something, has already happened. Somebody, has already been in, like a situation before. This could be, like to, like bring forth some type of enlightenment to somebody. This could be, like to bring some type of confirmation to somebody. There could be, some people from the spirit realm, that could be trying to communicate with somebody. Or, like this is just a sign of, like somebody, being in alignment, with like their life purpose. Or, like when it comes to, like the path that they're on. Maybe somebody, is about to get a glimpse into, like their past life, who they were in, like their past life. And it could be through, like prophetic recognition. Or maybe somebody needs to, recognize, that, like they receive prophetic dreams, prophetic visions. Like somebody, could be, like a prophet. Maybe somebody, doesn't really, know that they're a prophet. Or, somebody doesn't know, that, like that's, a part of, like their calling. I don't know, y'all, but something about deja vu is very significant. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Somebody, could be an influencer out here. Or somebody, they just have, like influence, like on, like people, But I feel like this could be, like a good influence on people. Somebody, could be about to receive some type of social recognition, or somebody, could already be seeing, like some type of social recognition out here. But I do feel like that somebody, they have the power to influence people. So, like somebody, there could be a lot of eyes that are on somebody, and so, it's kind of like, depending, on, what somebody puts out is, like kind of what they get back. So going back to the power to influence people. So if somebody, is influencing people, like to do bad, of course, the bad, will come back. But, like if, like somebody's influencing people to do good, yeah, good things come back. So somebody, could be about to receive some social recognition, from, like putting out good stuff. Or somebody needs to know that, yeah, like their next step matters, like the next choice, that they make, it matters. Somebody possibly, yeah, could have to make some type of life-changing decisions out here. Or maybe somebody has already, like made some type of life-changing decisions, and so, yeah, the next step that somebody takes matters. Yeah, we got ascension. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be going through an ascension. Somebody definitely needs to know that they have the power to influence people, like to spiritually grow, to like enter into a higher level of awareness out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to enter into, like the next level when it comes to their consciousness. I feel like, yeah, it's all about, like somebody elevating themselves. So something about, yeah, like somebody being told to basically, yeah, make their next move their best move. I feel like because somebody, was entering into, like the next level of consciousness, I feel like somebody needs to be, like in this unbothered energy. I feel like somebody, is being told, like to stay away from the drama, detach from negativity, keep a calm attitude in spite of, whatever's going on around them. Be aware of a situationship. So I don't know if somebody's trying to put somebody in a situationship, or just be aware, of, yeah, like people trying to put somebody in a situationship. I don't know if somebody, is in a situationship now, and maybe somebody, like needs to, like address, that situationship. But there could be somebody, that has some type of unclear boundaries. So maybe somebody needs to make their boundaries clear. I don't know if there is somebody, that, is going to, ask somebody like, what are we? Are we friends? Are we lovers? What are we? But be aware of, yes, whatever the situationship is. Why is this influencer status here? Yeah, we got overnight success. So somebody, could receive some social recognition, and it could cause somebody, to have overnight success. Or, there could be a rapid rise, when somebody's, social recognition, somebody, could, yeah, they could just receive, like some type of sudden recognition. But I really feel like that there is somebody, going back to the situationship card, that, yeah, they want, to, yeah, be attached to somebody because of this. So somebody just needs to be aware. But there could be some type of unexpected breakthrough that could take place for somebody. But somebody definitely needs to know that there are a lot of eyes that are on them, for sure. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody having the power to influence other people. Wow. We got deep fake. So somebody is living in the Lululand. There's somebody, that, yeah, like they're not living in their truth. This is somebody, that, yeah, they have convincing lies out here. This is somebody, that, yeah, like they like to alter the truth. But it's something about, yeah, like whatever's about to take place for somebody. Because, the saying is, seeing is believing. Somebody, could be seeing something take place in somebody's life. And so, yeah, like seeing is no longer believing. Like they see, you know what I mean? That, yeah, whatever, was meant to take place in somebody's life is taking place in somebody's life. Or, yeah, that's what they're about to see. But somebody, could have a distorted face out here. This is giving me, like stroke energy. So I don't know. Somebody, could have a stroke. Or somebody definitely, yeah, needs to stay calm, keep their blood pressure, at a level, at a level, that, yeah, doesn't, cause, like health issues. But I don't know. Something about somebody's blood pressure could be significant. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have a stroke. But this is also, too, yeah, somebody having two sides to them. Somebody, could be bipolar out here. Mm. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, that, yeah, like they're no longer, like in denial about something. So yeah, like somebody knows that, yeah, like, uh, like a relationship is not a relationship, it's a situationship. That's for somebody, not everybody. Somebody, could be trying to get somebody to pull away, from, yeah, like their purpose. To get involved in something, that, yeah, like it's not real. Mm-hmm. Why is the situationship here? Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let it go. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let go of a situationship. If somebody, has been wondering, like where, them and somebody else is when it comes to, like, uh, a so-called relationship, friendship, familyship, yeah, I feel like somebody needs to let it go. I feel like somebody, could already know, what's up. Mm-hmm. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, could, like be going through, this ascension. It's kind of like, yeah, like somebody releasing, you know what I mean? So somebody, could be releasing, like grudges or, people, that, yeah, like, they felt some type of way about, because, yeah, you got to forgive, and let go, Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, like experiencing some type of emotional freedom out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be forgiving themselves and others. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be free at heart out here. It's something about, yeah, somebody being a free spirit as well. Mm-hmm. Give me one for this influencer status and overnight success. Mm-hmm. We got broken promises. So going back to, yeah, this situationship, somebody needs to let it go, or somebody, just needs to let go, of, yeah, like, um, like some stuff from the past. This could be, like somebody, still, in the process of healing, like inner childhood wounds. Um, but there is somebody that, yeah, there is somebody, that, yeah, they could be about to receive some social recognition, but there's also somebody else, that, yeah, like they're being watched by a lot of people. This is somebody, that could have disappointed a lot of people. Mm-hmm. This is somebody, that, yeah, they're big on words, but little on action out here. Mm-hmm. I feel like, yeah, like somebody needs to let go of a situationship because it ain't going nowhere. Yep, we got spilled tea. So there's some tea that has been spilled or it's about to be. Yeah, there could be some secrets that could be about to be exposed, or somebody, is about to be exposed. Uh-huh. Something that, yeah, like, something, could be leaked, online. Whoever it is that leaks some information online, it's kind of like, because on the card it says, oops, it's out. So somebody purposely, could leak something online. Mm-hmm. Yep. This could be, like going back to the deja vu. This could be something, that somebody, could have experienced before. You know what I mean? But it could have been, like, yeah, like to warn somebody, of, yeah, like what's to come, if that makes any sense. Going back to that prophetic recognition. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, would benefit, with, yeah, like, like self-care out here. Just doing, yeah, what they need to do for themselves. Somebody would benefit, with like taking some type of me time out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because maybe somebody, has been in hustle mode. So maybe somebody, yeah, they need to slow down, Somebody, yeah, they're grinding hard, They have, ambitious drive. Mm-hmm. Wow. Something about December could be significant. Somebody definitely, yeah, would benefit, with like, with like doing some type of shadow work out here, or going back to the ascension. That's a part of like somebody's ascension. Doing shadow work. Holy Spirit. We got the soulless being card out here. So somebody definitely needs to be aware of a soulless being. This is somebody, that they don't care about themselves, so they definitely can't care about other people. But this is somebody, that they could have, given away, what God has for them, giving away, Wow. This is also too, like somebody being without. Maybe somebody feels, they're empty inside, when it comes to, like being without somebody. Or this is like somebody, they don't have money, and so like that's the end of their world, that the whole world is coming to an end because they don't have money. But there's multiple things that you can do, to like get money. Whoever this is, they could be a lost soul. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. I just heard you snooze, you lose. Yeah, it definitely could have something to do with a commitment. Somebody definitely needs to be aware, because there's a lost soul out here that could be trying to pull somebody away from what they're committed to. So somebody is committed to their divine journey. They're committed to the path that they're on. They're committed to themselves. Somebody's trying to pull somebody away from that. Wow. And I feel like like somebody, somebody's been through a lot. So it's kind of like, whoever this person is, they having no intentions, and like helping to clear somebody's plate. They only have intentions of, their plate being full, whoever this is, they're thirsty. Somebody definitely, could benefit, with like, drinking water, like hydrating. But somebody, could be, like committed, to, like living a healthy lifestyle. Somebody, could be trying to pull somebody away from living a healthy lifestyle, But we got the creating illusions card in the reverse. So somebody, can no longer, create some type of illusions out here. Or, somebody's illusions aren't working. For somebody, like somebody needs to let go of, like a situationship so they can really, get into, like a real relationship. Wow. There's also somebody out here that, like they're only, like concerned about, like their social status, or, like this is, it's giving me, like a selfish individual, somebody's just only concerned about, how they feel, what they think, If somebody, has social recognition, somebody, they don't want somebody to have that social recognition. It's kind of like, they're jealous, of, like the social recognition that somebody gets. Why is the soulless being card here? Yeah, we got the world card. Yeah, so somebody, could be, like, because, I mean, this is, like the World Wide Web. So somebody, could be, like on social media, or just have some type of social recognition. Somebody, could have, like an online business, and like it's really, lucrative. Yeah. There could be somebody that feels like like they have nothing to offer to the world, But I feel like whoever this person is, they're living in the Lulu land. This is somebody, that could have already been shown, what they have to offer to the world. This is somebody, that could have been told, that, like they're supposed to, be operating in their purpose. But I feel like this is the same person. They worry about, everything else other than, what God has given them. But yeah, there's somebody that doesn't want somebody to share some stuff with the world. This is like share themselves to the world. But going back to, like somebody putting out some information, leaking some information to the world. Yeah, it's a soulless being. But this is the world card, so something definitely is about to end out here. There could be a commitment, that could be ending out here. For somebody, like somebody's lone wolf days are over. So it goes back to, somebody letting go of a situationship, to get into a real commitment. Somebody, possibly could be nervous out here. But I feel like somebody doesn't need to be nervous. Somebody doesn't need to be nervous, about, what's to come. But there could be, like somebody, like lingering on the sidelines that could be nervous, about, what's to come for somebody. Somebody, could be nervous because going back to, oops, it's out. So somebody, could be nervous because, they could, like expose some information. And so, it's out. This could be somebody that somebody, was committed to. Or this could be somebody that somebody is committed to. Why is this commitment card here? Yeah. We got the cross card. So somebody definitely, crossed somebody out here. There could, this could be somebody, that somebody, could have been committed to or in a commitment with. But something about, like, somebody could be a medium, but going back to, like somebody, receiving communication from the spirit realm. So whatever, like some communication that somebody receives from the spirit realm, like it's real, because the creating illusions card is in the reverse. So it's real. But I'm also picking up too, somebody, could be, like in self-harm energy, because they feel like that, like they don't have anything to offer to the world. This is, a headstone, so somebody definitely, could cross over. I don't know. But something about, like somebody crossing somebody. Something about a group chat could be significant. So something, that was said on a group chat, could, like be exposed, like on the internet. There could be somebody, that, like could have, like saved somebody's life, So this is like somebody putting out, like positive, like energy, into the world, This could be somebody, that, on social media, and they, post positive things. It's kind of like, whatever somebody, could be posting or could be, like sharing with the world, it literally, could be helping to save people's lives out here. Maybe somebody, they're about to find out that they've saved somebody's life, by, putting out positive energy, speaking positive affirmations, to, people, speaking life into people. Creating illusions in the reverse. Somebody definitely, feels trapped. We got the money. Somebody, could feel trapped financially. But somebody, can no longer, create illusions when it comes to, some finances out here. All about the Benjamins. Somebody's name could be Benjamin. But somebody's all about money. Somebody, could worship money. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they got to deal with, the money guy when it comes to, like their finances. But it's something about, like somebody, forfeiting something. So that could be why somebody, is in this empty energy, But something about, like somebody crossing somebody and it has something to do with some money. Why is this soulless being here? Came out. Something that's being looked into. But there is somebody that definitely, this could be somebody's finances that could be being looked into. There's also somebody, that, like, they feel some type of way because somebody, is building something. Y'all see how they have a hammer, you know, they have the plans, you know, in their hand, the blueprint. So something about, yeah, like somebody having the blueprint, you know. Somebody, you know, could be the blueprint, you know, when it comes to, you know, yeah, like operating in their purpose. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like is in alignment, because it's this is the number 3. So something about, yeah, like somebody staying in alignment, or somebody, you know, yeah, like being in alignment, going back to, yeah, when we talked about the deja vu. Somebody, you know, could lose their job out here. Somebody could be 31 years old. But we got the magician. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like whatever, you know, like they're dreaming, you know, whatever they're manifesting, it definitely could be about to come true. But there's also some people that, yeah, could be working together, you know, to do some strange stuff, or they already, you know, like did it, you know, and it could backfire. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be manifesting, you know, like, yeah, like a commitment, or somebody, yeah, they forfeited, you know, yeah, what they were manifesting. This is like somebody walking away right before, you know, like, yeah, like their prayers are being answered, or right before, you know, like, yeah, their manifestation comes to fruition. That could be, you know, yeah, whoever, you know, could be trying to pull somebody away from something, yeah. It's so that somebody will walk away, you know, or somebody, you know, would, yeah, like miss out on a blessing, or miss out on what, you know, like, yeah, they're about to manifest. So somebody just needs to be aware. But behind the magician, we have the moon. So somebody, you know, could have done, you know, yeah, something during the full moon. Why is this a commitment card here with the cross? We got a star. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be well known out here. Somebody, you know, could be a star. So somebody, you know, could be a celebrity. Or somebody, yeah, with this star and the illusion in the reverse, creating illusions in the reverse, this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, that, yeah, they think that they're, you know, one thing, but yeah, like they're really not, you know what I mean? Yeah, going back to that deep fake card. Something definitely is going to be exposed on the internet for sure. But we got an Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius and have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody pouring into somebody. So somebody, you know, could have poured into somebody, and yeah, they crossed somebody. They crossed the one, you know, that, yeah, could have, you know, like led them, you know, like to the promised land. You know, they crossed the one, you know, that yeah, could have helped them to heal. You know, they crossed the one, you know, that could have helped them, you know, to, yeah, like overcome, you know, like some type of obstacles and challenges out here. Yeah, the High Priestess. But yeah, somebody, you know, is committed when it comes to, yeah, like them healing. Somebody, you know, is committed, you know, when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like their purpose, their path, their divine journey, you know. So that's another reason why somebody is about to enter into another higher level of consciousness out here. Why is this creating illusions in the reverse with this money here? Something definitely is going to be revealed out here. For sure. Somebody could be 38 years old, or somebody could be born in 1983. But yeah, there are some illusions that, yeah, don't work with somebody. Somebody's too strong. Wow. But it's also too, yeah, like when it comes to the star and the strength card, this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, mentally strong, physically strong, spiritually strong. Yeah, somebody in alignment, you know. If there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, was trying to keep somebody a secret, I feel like that, yeah, they're going to regret it. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody definitely is a spiritual being out here. But there definitely, yeah, could have been people, you know, they could have been working together, you know, to try to cause some type of chaos. There could, yeah, there could be a lot of people, you know, that could watch somebody, you know, like, yeah, like go down a downward spiral. There's also somebody, you know, that could be going through an ego death. So, yeah, they could realize, you know, or they could, you know, like go through a spiritual awakening, you know, and they could realize, you know, the truth. Wow. But somebody, yeah, when somebody, you know, decided to spiritual awaken, this could be, you know, like somebody, you know, could have, their life could have gone, you know, on a downward spiral. And so somebody decided to spiritual awaken. And yeah, like somebody never looked back. Yep. We got the turtle. So yeah, slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, growth takes time, you know. When we're on our spiritual journey, you know, yeah, it's not just a, you know, you wake up tomorrow, yeah, and you're fully healed. You wake up tomorrow, you know, and yeah, like everything is just, you know, great, you know, no problems, no stress. But I feel like like somebody knows that, you know, so somebody knows how to, you know, like deal with problems and stress, you know, without, and not look at it, you know, like how they would look at it in the past. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody, you know, is full of peace out here. Somebody's persistent, you know. But I feel like when it comes to, you know, like somebody, yeah, like striving, you know, for, yeah, their goals, striving, you know, for whatever they're striving for, I feel like that somebody needs to pace themselves. Somebody definitely, yeah, is exemplifying emotional strength out here. And somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, you know, continue to remain true to their path. Somebody needs to, yeah, continue to, you know, like, remain strong out here. But going back to, yeah, somebody, you know, being told to remain true to their path. So, yeah, there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they're trying to pull somebody away from their path, their purpose, you know. Possibly, yeah, trying to pull somebody away, you know, from, yeah, like who they are. This could be somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, was in a romantic situationship with. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be receiving some karma. And it could have something to do with, yeah, like a romantic situation. But going back to, yeah, that situationship. Wow. But going back to, yeah, letting go of a situationship, you know, so that, yeah, like a real, you know, romantic relationship, you know, could come somebody's way. But somebody, you know, when it comes to, you know, like somebody being in a, so going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, that feels empty. I feel like that, yeah, whoever this person is, it's kind of like, yeah, they're going about life all the wrong way. And so, yeah, they could be looking at, you know, whoever, you know, this message is for, you know, and their life is different than theirs, but it's because of the choices, decisions, and movements that, yeah, they've made. You know what I mean? In order for, yeah, like their life, you know, to be what it is. Yeah, like somebody has made life-changing things in their life, you know, life-changing choices, you know, to, yeah, create, you know, positivity, you know. Yeah, somebody has chosen, you know, to create positive change in their life. But we got legal issues. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have some type of legal issues out here. There could be, you know, some legal issues that could be being looked into. Somebody, you know, could be getting a divorce. There could be some legal matters, you know, it could have something to do with property. Somebody, you know, could have criminal legal issues, child support issues. Yeah, somebody's life definitely, yeah, could be falling apart out here. Somebody's also insecure. Wow. So we got shocking news. So somebody definitely is being told to remain true to their path, no matter what. But yeah, this person is holding a phone. So something about, yeah, some leaked information on social media. This could have something to do, you know, with somebody having legal matters. Wow. With this shocking news and the creating illusions in the reverse, this is like, yeah, like this shocking news, yeah, it has something to do with some truth. So some truth being exposed. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to find out that somebody has a bad reputation out here. There is somebody, that, yeah, they could have, yeah, gotten to, like some type of, yeah, so it goes back to a situationship. So somebody, is just with somebody because of, yeah, money. Uh, mm. We got married, so somebody could be married out here. Or somebody, could have legal matters and it has something to do with, like a marriage. Somebody, could be married to somebody that's well known, or maybe that's what somebody's about to do. Get married to somebody, that's well known. But it's something about going back to, yeah, like the person, that, yeah, they're all about their social status. So I don't know, if, yeah, like somebody about to get their little feelings hurt, because, yeah, they get involved with, like somebody else that has social status, and then, yeah, their life falls apart. But I feel like yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have legal matters. And it has something to do with, yeah, like a married couple, or there's a married couple involved, or, this is somebody, that somebody, was married to. I don't know, because we got the married card here, and then we got the commitment card here. So something about, yeah, like somebody being married 2 times, or something about, yeah, a real marriage, a fake marriage, or, yeah. We got bumping heads. So there could be, like some people that could be bumping heads. Or somebody, is about, yeah, this could be, with the shocking news and bumping heads, this is like, yeah, argument, on social media. Or there could be people, arguing about social media. But somebody definitely, yeah, could like bump into somebody. So I feel like yeah, somebody, just needs to, like be cautious of whoever it is that they bump into. This could be somebody with a bad reputation. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be stalking somebody. Somebody could be watching somebody. Somebody could be obsessed with somebody. Somebody, yeah, could have some type of sex addiction out here. Or this is, yeah, like the exposure, Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah. They definitely, yeah, could be broke out here. Somebody could be married and broke. Or something about, yeah, like some type of legal matters, yeah, somebody, could, yeah, spend a lot of money on legal matters. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody being exposed and people being shocked about it. I don't know. This could be a celebrity with a star out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody passing away. I don't know, somebody, somebody wants to pass away in peace, or something about, yeah, like somebody's ancestors, yeah, like, could be trying to, like create some type of peace. But it's something about, yeah. I don't know. We could hear something about, yeah, like a celebrity passing away. But there could be somebody that could be stalking somebody, trying to get the inside scoop on somebody. Trying to get, like all up in somebody's business out here. And there is somebody, that's about to find out that, yeah, like they were getting played. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be hiding behind secret accounts out here. So somebody's no longer going to be able to hide behind these secret accounts. But there could be some people, so like, yeah, like whoever it is that's focused on, yeah, like their social image, or, yeah, focused on everything, but yeah, what they should be focused on, yeah, there could be people that, yeah, could find out that whoever this is, they're not, yeah, who they claim to be. This is like, yeah, like somebody catfishing people. But this is something that somebody does, yeah, every day, same shit, yeah, different day. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to find out about some type of betrayal out here. Or there's somebody that feels betrayed, but we do have the cross card. Somebody definitely is a traitor. Somebody's not to be trusted. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to know that. Or there's somebody, that's about to find out, that, yeah, they were played, betrayed. But no matter what, somebody needs to, yeah, remain true to their path. We got taking a trip. Somebody, could be taking a trip, but we do have the world card out here. Somebody, could be looking into, like taking a trip. For somebody, yeah, like somebody, could, let me not say that, because that could be a surprise. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be taking a trip out here. For sure. For somebody, could have to take a trip. This could be, like to a funeral. We got the angel number 678, so you could be seeing the angel number 678. Somebody, could be taking a trip to Atlanta, because the 678 is Atlanta area code. Why is this taking a trip here? We got life path. So somebody definitely is on their life path. Maybe somebody, is taking a trip. Maybe this is like, yeah, like somebody moving, you know what I mean? So yeah, going back to, like a prophet. So, the Bible says, like basically a prophet, is, yeah, like they're not wanted in their own hometown. So maybe somebody, yeah, they could be moving, you know what I mean? Because maybe, yeah, there are people that are not accepting somebody, for who they are, But somebody definitely is on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 6. This is all about harmony. So somebody, could be taking a trip, to, yeah, bring people together out here. But there's also somebody that could be trying to take a trip, to try to cover their tracks. People definitely, yeah, are losing respect for somebody. I mean, somebody, could be from Atlanta. It could be a well-known person from Atlanta. We got the cage bird is singing. So somebody, yeah, they could feel stuck, Going back to, yeah, when I picked up somebody feeling stuck. So whoever this is feeling stuck. They could, like be, yeah, like speaking some type of truth. Or this is somebody, that, yeah, they could be locked up. So, yeah, somebody, that's locked up, could be speaking some type of truth. This could have something to do with some spell work. Or somebody, could be, yeah, like trying to take a trip to do some type of spell work. But either way it goes, yeah, whatever this spell work is, yeah, it's not the illusions aren't working. Somebody's too strong out here. Somebody, yeah, they could be trying to do some type of spell work, to, yeah, like drain somebody of their energy. Why is the cage bird is singing here? I don't know. Somebody, feels like, like they want to make peace, before, yeah, like they pass away. So maybe that's why the cage bird is singing. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be hiding their feelings. This could be, going back to, yeah, like, like somebody, their life isn't so good, but somebody else's life is good, But yeah, it's because, of the decisions and choices that somebody made in their life in order for their life to be good, or, however it is, So somebody, yeah, they could be mad because, yeah, like their life is falling apart, and somebody else's life, is, yeah, still, moving forward. But something is out of control out here. Somebody's life could be out of control. Or, yeah, there's some type of spell work, they could have gotten out of control. Yeah. Somebody's a put-down artist out here. So this is somebody, that, yeah, they could smile up in somebody's face, but, yeah, put somebody down behind their back. Why is this put down artist here? This is somebody that definitely, yeah, somebody was in some type of situationship with. We got a Pisces. So there could be a Pisces that could be hiding their feelings. Whoever this Pisces is, they could be a put down artist. Or this is somebody, that, yeah, like They feel like somebody's putting them down, but I feel like like somebody, could just be standing up for themselves. But the fact of the matter is, whoever this is, they're an energy drainer and they're an energy vampire. This is somebody, that, like, they can't take the heat when it comes to, social media. I don't know. When it comes to the cage bird is singing, it's either somebody's locked up or, somebody just feels stuck. And so, they're about to expose some stuff, or they're about to tell some truth. It's not about, like somebody, having secret accounts. It could be on multiple social media platforms. Heavy Pisces. Somebody, could have Pisces multiple placements in their chart. Whoever this is, they could be folding under pressure out here. We got a Sagittarius, so there's a Sagittarius involved. There could be, like some type of argument, that could take place on social media. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. We got they are desperate. So somebody, could be taking a trip because they're desperate. This could have something to do, with somebody trying to cover their tracks. Heavy Sagittarius out here. Why is hiding their feelings here? Somebody, could be desperate, to get into some type of commitment. So I feel like somebody needs to be aware. Somebody definitely, could be desperate to get rid of something out here. So I feel like that somebody just needs to be aware. Because I don't know if somebody, is desperate, they're trying to get rid of somebody. But I'm also picking up too that, like somebody needs to get rid of whoever this is. Somebody, could be trying to get rid of somebody, that, like they were committed to. But I feel like this is somebody, that, they've been covering up the fact that they've been in a whole nother commitment. That's for somebody, not everybody. Why is this Pisces here? Whoever this Pisces is, they know they look stupid. This could be somebody, that could have tried to put down somebody, and the truth about them, is coming out. They know that they look stupid, because rock bottom could be their new home. So whoever this is, they're desperate. I don't know if somebody, is desperate, to like get rid of somebody, when it comes to trying to assault somebody. I don't know if somebody, trying to get people, to like attack somebody. Like physically. Yep, they know that they look stupid because, they abandon their personal values out here out of being desperate. Why does this get rid of it here? I don't know. Somebody, could have paid somebody to get rid of something. But whoever this is, they know that they look stupid because, people are losing respect for them. For somebody, somebody, could be getting rid of, like their social media out here. But whoever this is, they know that they look stupid, and they're folding under pressure. This is somebody that can't take the heat. People are definitely losing respect for whoever this Pisces is. So this is somebody that possibly, they put out negativity to the world. This is an energy vampire out here. Why does they know they look stupid here? Because of, them dealing with past people. Or them being stuck in the past. This is somebody, that, there could be past people, that could be losing respect for whoever this is. This is somebody that's, obsessed with a certain image out here. Abandon personal values. We got a Cancer, so there's a Cancer involved, or is Somebody, you know, that could have abandoned their personal values during Cancer season. Yeah. Whoever this is, they're angry and bitter out here. But it's something about, yeah, there's some past people, you know, that, yeah, could be angry and bitter. I feel like this person, yeah, they basically, yeah, were matching people's energy. So it's kind of like, yeah, like if you have a social media platform, it's kind of like, yeah, you got to ignore the comments, you know what I mean? Or turn them off like I do. You know, you can't match people's energy if you're trying to put good out into the universe. So somebody, so whoever this is, yeah, they're not really, you know, yeah, about what they be talking about. They're really not trying to put good out into the universe. So people could be losing respect for them, and this could be a hard pill to swallow for whoever this person is. Why are people losing respect for them? We got too late to apologize. So something about, yeah, somebody, you know, not being able to apologize out here. Yeah, people are losing respect for whoever this is because, yeah, they're unwilling to admit their mistakes out here. Why is this past people here? We got health spell. So there could be some past people, you know, or people, you know, that could be around somebody. They could be, yeah, being affected by some type of health spell out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to either took a trip or, yeah, they're taking a trip, you know, to, yeah, get some type of spell work done on somebody. We got the life path number 1. So, yeah, somebody definitely is on their life path. But somebody, you know, is about to, yeah, somebody, you know, could be about to embark on a new path. But we picked that up on the YouTube message earlier. Whoever this is, yeah, they like to play dumb out here. Or they've been playing dumb. Now they're, yeah, not going to be able to, yeah, play dumb anymore. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, is sending somebody the evil eye for sure. This is somebody that, yeah, is jealous and envious of somebody. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, could be watching somebody like a hawk. I don't know, going back to that stalker energy, somebody could be watching somebody's house, you know what I mean? But maybe, yeah, like they're watching, you know, like the wrong house. Somebody, you know, could be desperate to get rid of a house. It could be because, yeah, some stuff, you know, some supernatural events could be taking place in a house. Somebody, you know, could be in their 20s. Something about, yeah, some money. It's giving me dirty money energy. So somebody just needs to be aware. We got insurance policy. So something about, yeah, somebody's desperate out here. So somebody, you know, could be willing to do anything, you know, like to get some money. I don't know. Somebody, you know, is trying to get rid of somebody, you know, to, yeah, get some insurance money. Or that's what people are about to find out. But, yeah, there is somebody or some people that, yeah, they're fearful and paranoid. They know that they look stupid. Definitely, yeah, toxic masculine energy, you know, that knows that they look stupid, you know, and yeah, whoever this toxic masculine energy is, yeah, they're angry and bitter, and yeah, they're unwilling to admit their mistakes. Whoever this is, they're fearful and paranoid because they know that a catastrophe is about to happen. Wow. There could be some arguing, fighting on social media, you know, over some type of insurance policy. So somebody, you know, could have passed away, you know, and so, yeah, like the person that passed away, yeah, they want to be at peace, you know, they want to, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, yeah, like this could be, you know, like somebody that, you know, could have just recently passed away, and it's kind of like, yeah, people are arguing over property, arguing over, you know, the insurance policy, yeah. But whoever this person is, yeah, they could have, you know, passed away due to some type of spell work. Wow. Somebody's an emotional manipulator out here as well. Wow. Yeah. But somebody definitely is grateful, for the small things. So somebody definitely is about to be blessed with something big. Somebody definitely could be about to be recognized for something great out here. Mm-hmm. This is like somebody put down artists. They don't have nothing to offer to the world. They just thirsty. They're thirsty boots. They're doing this. They're doing that. They have a bad reputation. They're thirsty for love. They thirsty for attention. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and somebody's about to be recognized for something great. Yep. And there's somebody or some people that definitely feel threatened by other people's good news. We got questioned by law officials. So there could be somebody or some people that have been questioned by law officials out here. We got a Capricorn, so you could be a Capricorn and have Capricorn in your chart, or there's a Capricorn involved. Whoever this Capricorn is, they could be a soulless being. Something definitely is about to end when it comes to this Capricorn, or something about whatever is something going on social media. It has something to do with like a Capricorn. You could be seeing the angel number 777. So I feel like somebody's finances could be about to go to another level out here. But let's look at angel number 777 real quick. But that's all somebody is concerned about is finances. So I feel like somebody to be questioned by law officials, they definitely had to break the law when it comes to finances. But the angel number 777 reminds you that you are here at this time to spiritually evolve, and you do this by expressing the highest and best of yourself and embracing your unique abilities, whatever they may be, to be of service to others in both big and small ways. So I feel like that's what somebody has been doing. Recognize and acknowledge the highest and best parts of yourself, and use your talents and traits to bring love, light, and healing to your own life and that of others. Again, I feel like that's what somebody is doing. And if somebody is not doing that, like somebody is about to embark on a new path, to where they're going to be able to do that. Angel number 777 indicates that you have listened to divine guidance and are now putting that wisdom to work in your life, and the time has come to reap the rewards for your hard work and efforts. You are being commended by the angels as your successes are inspiring, helping, and teaching others by example. Know that your wishes are coming to fruition in your life as a direct result of your positive efforts and attitude toward your life, and you can expect many more miracles to occur for you, both large and small. Angel number 777 also encourages you to look to higher learning, studying, investigating, and researching topics that genuinely interest and resonate with you. Turn your natural interests, curiosities, and skills towards areas that involve the spiritual, esoteric, and supernatural aspects, and or research and or study topics of personal interest, as this will enhance and help you with your inner growth and development. Engross yourself in pastimes that genuinely interest and engage you, and share your spiritual perspective with those around you. Angel number 777 brings a message from your angels that you are on the right path and living and serving your divine life purpose. The universe is happy with your progress, and due to your positive efforts and hard work, you have earned your rewards. So somebody definitely needs to know that. For sure. But on another note, the feds definitely could be watching somebody or some people. The fact of the matter is, whoever these people are, they said that you wouldn't make it. But you broke the mold. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a J. There is somebody or some people that, stood for nothing. And so, they fell for everything. Worried about other people's opinions. So there were people that were worried about other people's opinions. There is an obsessed masculine energy. So that definitely is that toxic masculine energy. So somebody needs to be aware of whoever this obsessed masculine energy is. Whoever this is, they could know where somebody lives. Somebody, could have paid, to, like get somebody's address or get some information. Yep. So somebody paid somebody, to, get some information. That person, could be fired from their job. Yeah, for illegal or criminal activity. Yep. There's also somebody, that, they could have, this is like, like a old boss or something like that. They could have fired somebody from somebody's job, for saying that somebody was doing something illegal or criminal. But yeah, that's not the case. Yep. But yeah, somebody, is grateful for the small things. So somebody, is about to be blessed with something big. But there is somebody that feels like that, all hope is lost out here. Whoever this is, they're in a dark place. We got a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So somebody, is being told, to, like, don't underestimate your own abilities. Trust your intuition. But somebody definitely, could find out that they were wrongly convicted of a crime out here. Yep. And there could be somebody, that, they could have been avoiding, like their divine feminine, So they could have forfeited, like their divine feminine. While their divine feminine's lone wolf days are about to be over. Somebody, could be going through an ego death, and it has something to do, with like avoiding, a divine feminine out here. I don't know. Somebody, could be avoiding a divine feminine because of their sexuality. So somebody, could be gay, they could be lesbian, they could be bisexual, or something about a transgender. So maybe that's what, somebody's going to find out about somebody, But somebody, could have been fired from their job, and it has something to do, with like, or somebody's going to get fired from their job, but it has something to do with, like discrimination based off of somebody's sexuality. That's for somebody, not everybody. Somebody, could get fired from their job, because they could have been using, like the workplace computer, like misusing computers, to do illegal or criminal activity. But yep, there's somebody that definitely, lied on everybody around them out here. And whoever this person is, they thought that somebody was weak just because, somebody, was quiet. So somebody's days are numbered out here. Yep. There is somebody or some people that, fought change, and now they're scared about their future because, their bad behavior, brings bad results. So somebody, could want to have a conversation with somebody, but somebody definitely, could be scared, of like somebody's reaction out here. But yep, somebody was violated and somebody was mistreated out here. There could be somebody, that, they could have violated and mistreated somebody that could be destined to reunite with somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. This is somebody, that, they could have been quick, like to point out somebody's flaws out here. This is somebody that definitely is butthurt about somebody's life. So somebody just needs to be aware of whoever this is. This could be somebody, that, they just know that, like somebody knows the right people, somebody, knows, like where to get, like the right resources out here. But there are some people that are looking into something, and it's the right people. But somebody's days are numbered out here for sure. Somebody definitely could be about to come in contact with whoever the right people are. Somebody definitely could be about to receive like some resources out here. But somebody's days are numbered. Somebody definitely could get fired from their job, for doing the illegal or criminal activity, as far as, like giving out resources, or, this is like, like somebody that works for the government, and like they were, giving out, you know, government funds to people, you know, without, yeah, people having to, you know, fill out applications or however it goes. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, was bragging about their fake life. And so, yeah, whoever that is, yeah, their days are numbered. Somebody definitely, yeah, could snap. Somebody could have a mental breakdown. But we picked that energy up on YouTube. But there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like, that whoever this is has been bragging about their fake life. I feel like going back to, you know, like the deep fake card. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they, you know, been walking around, you know, with a facade. Somebody, you know, yeah, they're a crash out. So yeah, whoever this is, they're not playing with a full deck. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like said this about somebody. Maybe somebody, you know, was, you know, in the not playing with a full deck energy, you know, back in the day. But I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, they got it together, you know. But yeah, there's a blockage that's being removed. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, they have an ally on their team out here. Somebody's doppelganger, yeah, could snap. They could have some type of mental breakdown. But that snap energy, y'all know the snap, you know, like the TV show. So I feel like somebody just needs to be aware. Because it's kind of like going back to, yeah, the physical attack. So I don't know if somebody, yeah, wants to physically attack somebody. So just be aware. But somebody, you know, could have some type of mental breakdown because Angel Ariel could bring, you know, like wisdom to somebody's doorstep out here. It could be, yeah, like somebody's doppelganger. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, something important will be shown to them. And it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody not playing with a full deck. So maybe somebody hasn't seen the other side of somebody. Maybe somebody's about to see the other side. But something definitely, yeah, important will be shown to somebody. And it definitely has something to do with somebody, you know, being fired from a job for illegal or criminal activity. Yeah, somebody has compulsive repetitive behaviors out here. So if this is a person, as far as a blockage, yeah, it's being removed. Something could have taken place 10 years ago. Or somebody, you know, somebody's been knowing somebody for 10 years. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could get, you know, like 10 years, you know, yeah, locked up. That's for somebody, not everybody. But somebody definitely, yeah, has been having compulsive repetitive behaviors for, yeah, 10 years. Somebody, this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they pretend to love and care, to only get what they want and what they need. Yeah, whoever this is fake. And yeah, they've been bragging about their fake life. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have been putting on a facade for 10 years. And now they're about to be exposed. Yeah, people's eyes are opening, yeah, to a situation out here. Somebody, you know, could get fired from a job for legal or criminal activity. They've been on that job for, yeah, 10 years. So there could be some people that could be outing one another, you know, trying to get out of trouble. Angel Ariel could be bringing some type of wisdom to somebody's doorstep, you know. And it could have something to do with something, you know, that took place, you know, 10 years ago. But just be aware, because there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be trying to gaslight their way out of a situation. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get fired from a hospital for doing some illegal or criminal activity out here. We got June. So something, you know, could have taken place in June. Somebody definitely, yeah, invaded somebody's privacy out here. So somebody definitely is about to find out that, yeah, somebody's not on their side. Somebody's a traitor. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, could be being questioned by law officials out here. Yep, and somebody definitely, yeah, is about to find out that, yeah, somebody was a blessing that they fumbled. Yeah. They illegally misuse information out here. And now they're stuck in fear. Yep. Because victory is definitely, yeah, right around the corner for somebody. And often those that criticize others reveal what he himself lacks. There could be people, that, they could have been criticizing somebody for 10 years only just for, their fake lives to be exposed. Just for people, to open their eyes to who, like these people really are. So, somebody's being told, don't stop believing. Yeah. Somebody definitely, could have a public outburst out here. I don't know if people try to criticize somebody for having, like some type of public outburst, This could have been in the past. But eyes definitely, are opening up to a situation, and it could have something to do with, like a public outburst. There definitely, could be somebody or some people that could be trying to gaslight their way out of, some illegal bank accounts. You could be seeing the angel number 444, but you need to know that you are protected. And you need to know that, victory is right around the corner. But there are some people that, they're going to try to gaslight their way out. But they aided and abetted in a crime. We got a Pisces, so there could be a Pisces, that, they could try to gaslight, like their way out. Whoever this is, they're not true to their word. Their word is not bond. Whoever this Pisces is, they could be, trying to, like come up off of somebody out here. But it goes back to, somebody being wrongly convicted of a crime. So somebody, could have tried to, get somebody, to get a aid and abet charge in a crime. But whoever this is, they've done this to many people. So whoever this is, they thought that just because you were quiet, you were weak. Yep. Whoever this is, they like to run from the truth. Now the truth is about to be exposed. So somebody's being told, to accept, what's coming their way with grace and gratitude. When it comes to somebody getting fired from a hospital, somebody, could have made up some type of fraudulent medical documents out here. Or somebody, they were trying to scam, scam the government with fraudulent medical documents. Or there is somebody, that, like, they won't admit that they have a problem. This could be, like some type of mental problem. Or they won't admit that they have, multiple problems that they need to, address. Yep. But whoever these people are, they're upsetting everyone. These are people that definitely, spiritually attack somebody. And now they're stressed to the max. So somebody, could find out, the reason why somebody's in the hospital. If somebody's in the hospital, they could find it out. Yep, but they're stressed to the max. So somebody, is being told, to, focus on themselves at this time. Because, victory is right around the corner. No matter what, stay true to, your path. Somebody definitely, could be stressed to the max because, they were ignoring some type of advice. Yep, whoever this is, they could feel boxed in. The four walls definitely, could be closing in on them out here. But whoever these people are, they set themselves up for failure, and now they have to save themselves. So continue, to stay on your divine journey. Continue, to stay focused on your past. Focus on your path. That could be what somebody or some people want somebody to do is, focus on their past. But we got a Pisces, so there could be a Pisces that, could be stressed to the max out here. Whoever this is, that could be trying to come up off somebody. This is somebody that could be questioned by law officials. So we got health is on the way. So somebody definitely needs to know that, help is on the way. But something about, somebody going to the hospital. That could be a part of some type of crime that somebody aided and abetted in. But somebody definitely, yeah, needs to think before they speak, because yeah, it could backfire. Or I feel like somebody, yeah, they should have thought before they spoke, because yeah, it possibly, yeah, backfired. But yeah, we got played two sides. So somebody definitely, yeah, played two sides. Somebody definitely, yeah, could end up, yeah, in a mental health facility out here, while somebody, was going through an ascension. For somebody, could be going through an ascension. And so yeah, like the ascension symptoms, yeah, somebody, it can make somebody feel like that something is wrong. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, somebody's going through an ascension out here, and somebody needs to know that, yeah, help is on the way. Their spiritual team, yeah, is on the way, because yeah, great things are about to take place for somebody. Anything else? Oh, somebody's about to be found to be guilty of all charges out here. And so there could be somebody or some people that possibly, yeah, could realize, that somebody, told the truth from the beginning. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, could drive past somebody's house daily out here. Yeah, spiritual awakening. Somebody could be going through a spiritual awakening. Somebody could be going through ascension. But yeah, somebody is being told, yeah, to stay consistent and yeah, stay motivated out here. Because whoever these people are, yeah, they're trying to use, like somebody's so-called weaknesses against them. Or yeah, somebody was trying to use somebody's so-called weaknesses against them. Yep. But whoever this is, yeah, they got themselves in it, and now they got to, yeah, get themselves out. Point blank in the sentence, in the period. Because somebody definitely, yeah, is about to be free from whatever this is. Anything else? Yep, whoever these people are, yeah, they're outing one another, yeah, to try to get out of trouble. We got an upset father, so there's an upset father out here. For somebody, somebody's father could be passed away. So that's that, that passed over person, that I was picking up. It's kind of like, yeah, like, can I not just rest in peace? But yep, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, they like to blame other people, for their circumstances. Whoever this is, yeah, they lied on everybody around them. Somebody's father, their eyes could be opening up to, yeah, a situation out here. But somebody's a con artist out here. Or yeah, there's con artists that are trying to out one another to get out of trouble. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to fly under the radar. Whoever this is, yeah, somebody needs to release them completely. Yep, we got a father, so there's a father involved. Somebody's father could be a con artist. Somebody's father could have played two sides. But yeah, somebody has issues with dependency out here. It could be somebody's father, or it could be, somebody that somebody was in a situationship with. It could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But whoever this is, yeah, they're a big mad hater. Or somebody's a big mad hater. Somebody needs to release, yeah, a big mad hater completely. Whoever this is, yeah, they're physically in debt. And yeah, they're determined to, yeah, change somebody. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, bit the hand that fed them out here. So this is somebody, that could be physically in debt to somebody. Yep. So you need to know that, yeah, you are not to blame. Their lies are. Yeah, we got a family, so somebody's family is involved. We got an earth sign, so yeah, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But whoever these people are, they should have stopped when they had the chance. Now they're in too deep. And there is a case that has been closed. And so somebody, could find out that, yeah, somebody done won a case out here. But whoever these people are, yeah, they're more interested in your life than their own. Mm-hmm. Yep. But again, you broke the mold, and yeah, they said that you wouldn't make it. So when it comes to, yeah, like releasing people completely, you know, yeah, it's time to draw the line. So it's time for somebody, yeah, to figure out who they need to release, and yeah, release them. When it comes to, yeah, like somebody's family, yeah, somebody needs to draw the line. It's time to draw the line when it comes to their family. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there could be somebody, you know, they could want to confess out here. Whoever this is, they could, you know, they could have been arrested, or yeah, somebody knows that they're going to be arrested, so they want to confess. But yeah, the streets are talking. The streets could be talking about somebody, yeah, being arrested out here. It could be somebody's father, whoever, you know, these people are. So yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 369. With faith, courage, and hope, you can take steps towards finding or rekindling true love. Don't give up. The universe has great plans in store for you. Mm-hmm. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.